Something is moving at a very fast pace. That's 8-8. Leo energy, Lion's Gate, portal energy, abundance, the Ace of Wands, Four of Wands. You're creating something that's going to bring you a lot of peace, contentment. It's a happy home life. This is a new project, a creative project of some kind. It's going to be a new career opportunity, a promotion. But your life is about to change. Here's a Queen of Swords. You could just be like cutting out a lot of things that don't serve you. So for some of you, this is nesting. You're nesting. Okay, you're nesting. That makes sense. And this is pregnancy for someone. 8 weeks, 8 months, 4 weeks. You're nesting though. And of course, it's pregnant with an idea, a project. You're ready to give birth to something. And Seven of Pentacles, you're ready to invest in something. And here you have it again, Eight of Swords. So that's 888. And then here's the Four of Cups, Nine of Cups, and then card number 8. So now we have 888, 8, 4 8s. Card number 8 is Justice. So you're receiving justice. Wow, wow, wow. The Dreamer and the Wheel, the Fool and the Wheel, 6 of Cups, the 3 of Cups. Balance. Something is coming back to you. Full circle. The Dreamer, it's a brand new cycle. The next 10 years of your life are going to be nothing like the last 10. 6 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 9 of Cups. And this is all cups. Cups, cups, cups. Emotions, downloads, you know, water, fishes, babies. Yeah, you have 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 6 of Cups, 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups. Some of y'all, because I just talked about this days ago. If you've been dealing with womb magic or someone playing around with your sacral energy where you haven't been able to tap into your creativity to give birth to new projects or ideas, or for some, even children, this is changing. It's giving birth to, you're birthing something. 7 of Pentacles here. And this is about action and emotions, something spiritual. Because all the cards are fire and water. And then you have here the Balance card, which is like Temperance energy. This is fire and water. You are acting on your emotions. You're acting on your passions. This is alchemy. But you're balancing things out. Temperance energy also speaks of self-control, you having harmony, waiting for the perfect time. So some of you have waited for the perfect time, or it's like God, something is happening in divine time, like God, your spiritual team, they waited for the perfect time for you to receive something, and you're receiving this now after being in this Queen of Swords, heavy Libra energy here, the Queen of Swords here, 8 of Swords, and the Justice card. Whatever mental entrapment here, you called for justice. You called judgment on the situation. You're receiving justice. But you've been very, very smart, very witty. You see how she has that crystal ball in her hand? But this is a Queen of Swords. This person is very objective in their decision making. This also feels too like for some of you here, because this card at the bottom, it says seeing the humor in the situation. Some of you, you've always known exactly what was going to come of a particular situation. And I feel that when a lot of people thought with the 8 of Swords here that you were trapped, you gave the illusion that you thought you were trapped as well. But you always knew that justice was coming. This is someone here who has very, very strong faith. You always knew that you would receive your justice. You never let go of that idea. And someone here, you could with swords here, you could have, you know, be clairvoyant, you could have a psychic or prophetic gift or whatever this is, but you're very, very intuitive, very discerning. But this is not cups, it's Queen of Swords. Justice, Libra energy. You make fair and just decisions. You do what's right. So even when life came at you hard and you felt trapped, even with the confusion and the illusions, you were still being guided to do what's right. So now here you get a clean slate, 0. That's the Dreamer, the Fool. And then the Wheel. It's a brand new cycle. Something here just starts new, fresh. Literally, it's a new timeline. I talked about this a few weeks ago. This is just another confirmation. You successfully jumped the timeline. 7 of Pentacles here. This is a 7-year cycle. You invested 7 years or more in a situation, and it may have seemed like it was all a waste of time, but that entire time you were planting seeds. You were planting great seeds the entire time you were in this 7-year cycle. And to you, you may have thought that you were in an illusion, and everyone else around you thought that you were in an illusion, but no, it was all just waiting on divine timing. And now you planted these seeds, and that's why all this water is here. All of your seeds are being watered now. This is your seeds that are leading to your harvest. It's this energy of fertility coming into your life now. So this is a 7 to 8 year cycle. It was a karmic cycle though, because it was full of illusions. It was your nesting period. It was your period of preparation. This is super. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah. 4 of Pentacles, and here's the 3 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles here could be a person who is very frugal, but you know what I feel? I feel that even when you didn't have it to give, you were giving to others. 3 of Pentacles. You were pouring from an empty cup for a long time. You're being rewarded for that. For a long time, you poured from an empty cup. Because it just seemed like the right thing to do. So this was, wow. Oh, you know what I'm hearing? People trying to sacrifice a person who has the spirit, like, you don't mind being the martyr. They tried to sacrifice the martyr, meaning you already have a selfless spirit about yourself. You were already self-sacrificing, and then your enemies took it a step further to try and sacrifice you. Like, what? Are you stupid? Wow. This is definitely, like, you're the person, you're the martyr. You just pour from an empty cup. And now it's about to run over. 6 of Swords, yeah. Things are looking up. 10 of Wands here. Wow, 10 of Wands. And then the Ace of Swords and the Star. And the, wait. This is the message. You have the 6 of Swords. You have the Knight of Pentacles. Renewal, which is judgment. 10 of Wands. Followed by the Ace of Swords, the Star, and the Ace of Cups. Followed by the Lovers. And behind that is the Devil. This is the illusion. It's behind all of this. The 3 of Wands. Ace of Swords, the Star, and the Ace. There's 2 beginnings. The Lovers. somebody or something has been, someone has wanted to spread this toxicity, this darkness in your life. Six of Swords, so you're moving on. This is right after the Justice card. Knight of Pentacles, because you were loyal, patient, dedicated, you're getting judgment. Like your life is under review, and the life of people around you who try to stop you. This is an assessment of the facts. This has nothing to do with how anybody feels. This is an assessment and an evaluation of the facts. God is saying, these are the facts. You attacked this person. These are the facts. You blocked this person. These are the facts. You delayed something that I already said was destiny. And God sat back and let your enemies do this. Because we all know judgment is coming. And they thought, everybody thought they was getting away with something. Everybody. No conscience, no conviction. Everybody thought that they was making a fool out of God. And there's something here about the sacrifice. How dare you try to sacrifice someone who was already placed here to pretty much be a martyr? You're going to sacrifice the one that was sent here to save you? A lot of you were sent here to help people. You poured from an empty cup and they said, oh no, that's okay. We're still going to sacrifice that person. Ten of Wands. Heavy, heavy burdens here. Ace of Swords, the Star, and the Ace of Cups. These aren't your burdens though. You have a brand new beginning here. New ideas, mental clarity. You have truth. You have, having truth and clarity automatically brings you a lot of peace. And this is the reason why now the Star is here. This is you being optimistic, happy, because you know you're on the right path. You get to fall in love with yourself, fall in love with life. For some of you, it's a connection coming as well. The Lover is here with the Devil and the Three of Wands. This Lover is here with the Devil and the Three of Wands also is you coming out of a false sense of entrapment. This is you no longer being super concerned either with material things. You are falling in love with the idea of having love in your life. Because you understand that to have love means that you will attract everything else, including material things. So this is no more negative thinking. That's what this ego card is here. You're coming out of ego. So you have successfully had an ego death. As in you're letting go of a false sense of entrapment. And your enemies, they're being judged for being in their ego. Being so much in their ego that they thought that they would always keep you in an illusion. But we're not going to just blame it on other people. It's just a false sense of entrapment. You know, but there are people around you who have taken advantage of these things and, you know, try very hard to mentally, psychologically, and spiritually abuse you. Six of Wands. It doesn't matter though. The Six of Wands is here. Victory, success. There's good news coming. King of Wands and the King of Swords is here. King of Wands. King of Swords. This is you like really speaking up. This is being in your masculine energy, whether you're a man or woman. This is you being very assertive, ambitious, and it's like that throat chakra activation. Oh, that makes sense too. Let me talk about the bird. The throat chakra. The throat chakra is not just about you speaking about things, but it's you being very passionate about what you're speaking about. Being passionate about speaking about your purpose. That shifts an environment. You're speaking your mind with confidence. When somebody tells you something that you don't believe now, you say what you mean and you mean what you say. That's why the Queen of Swords is there with the Justice card. you're using the power of your tongue more effectively now, because you're not afraid to say things. You're not afraid to sing. You're not afraid to sing like a bird. Some of you, you're not afraid to snitch. You're not afraid to tell what the truth is. It says communicate with vision and be a leader. Yeah. You're communicating with vision because you're called into leadership. Some of you are supposed to be singers or like speakers. You're focused. Wow, at the bottom of the deck, dang, what is this? King of Cups, King of Pentacles, and then the High Priestess. That's 4 kings. Whoa. And the 6 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, High Priestess. It's a very strong masculine energy. And I have to say, for some of you, if you've had several men or even like a male coven coming at you for being very strong, this is justice. Somebody here is willing to speak up to get justice. This is very interesting. There was 2 kings that came out together. I feel like a lot of you are embodying this masculine energy, but for 4 kings to come out together, there was 2 on the top of the deck and 2 at the bottom of the deck. A top and bottom. If you know, you know. Some of you have a group of men. A lot of secrets. An unconventional lifestyle that have been attacking you. 9 of Wands. High Priestess. They wanted you to give up. So somebody out here, you've been silenced. Or somebody tried to silence you. They wanted you to stop singing. Oh, okay, it makes sense. Okay, it's all coming to... This group wanted you to stop singing like a bird, so they tried to silence you. So you have somebody out here that realized you were coming out of this false sense of entrapment, growing, expanding, becoming confident, nesting for a new beginning. And someone here, a group, decided, we want you to stop singing like a bird, High Priestess. You talk too much. You say too much. You know too much. You've learned too much. Let's shut that person down, 9 of Wands. Let's put this person through so much that they'll just give up. Nine of Swords. What else you say? And what does this say? Unity, Hierophant. This is a group or an organization. They wanted to bring you stress, fear, and anxiety. The 10 of Pentacles here. Because somebody didn't want you to have the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles also is about something long-term success, legacy, your financial security. So someone here tried to create a lot of illusions and confusion to keep you out of something that will bring about a lot of success. The 7 of Cups is here. You have here the Hangman, sacrifice, and then the 10 of Cups. So here, now we have all these cups out here. 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. Page of Swords, 2 of Cups, and the Hermit. This was an attack on someone's finances and love life. Somebody has gotten the attention of a group, an organization, mostly of men. There's the divine feminine who is singing like a bird, could be a musician, a speaker. When they saw this person that they've probably been siphoning energy from, when they saw this person, Six of Wands, began to receive victory, rewards, or recognition and come out of some type of illusion, they decided to really turn up the heat and bring in this stress, this fear, this anxiety. The Hermit card here, somebody wanted you to spend time alone in isolation so that you could not receive partnerships. So for a lot of you, I have to be honest, this could be someone that you're connected to that's a part of some type of secret society, a group, an organization of some kind. When they saw you begin to grow and advance in a skill, a gift, talent, and or ability, maybe open yourself up to new opportunities, even love, someone made sure to target you, to stop you, to silence you, to block you, to have you in isolation, to shut you up. And the song I was hearing before, what's that song? Don't you know I stay around in my head. Somebody wants to know who's loving you. I sit around with my head hanging down and I wonder who's loving you. Don't you know I sit around? So somebody is like, don't you know that I'm sad, I'm not getting your energy? Who's loving you? Yeah. Evidence here in loss. Sorrow. You're going to get proof, or there's going to be an investigation, though, that someone is so upset that you are happy and somebody knows you're happy because of how you're showing up in the world. See, when you are mad, sad, depressed, lonely, it's easier for the attacks to work. When you're out and you are giving love, receiving love from your friends, your family, or your partner, that makes it harder for these different people to attack you. Someone here has watched you and monitored you, and they're realizing that it's like, whoa, you're getting a little too strong, you're getting too happy. I can't keep you in isolation. I can't shut you up. I can't control you. I can't do the things I used to do to you. And this person saying, don't you know I sit around with my head hanging down and I wonder who's loving you? Like, this person they're upset. This is someone who's mad that you left. Evidence. This person has gotten evidence that you're in a connection. Look at this. Don't you know I sit around with my head hanging down, daydreaming about you, fantasizing about you, and how I lost an opportunity to have a happy family with you. Don't you understand? This person, they take pride in seeing you happy in online or whatever the case may be. So they had an idea. They came up with an idea in their head, their childish head. Let me cause a natural disaster for this person because they want to save you for themselves. So this was the plan, the plot, the idea. For you to lose joy, for you to lose friends, for you to lose community. This person got word that you were happy. Maybe you're in a new relationship, you have new friends. When this person started to realize that you have a certain life without them and you're happy, they got in their ego, pride. This hit this person's ego. This is someone who likes to have a variety of lovers, but this is probably a narcissist. You're like their favorite supply. They like to be able to, get a boost. It's an ego boost for them to come in and out of your life and try and make a fool out of you. And when they realized that they couldn't control you, whatever group or organization they're in, they got these people to most likely attack you, to try to cause a natural disaster, to be very mean, to attack your finances. Look, mask, fury. You have withdraw and stop and bully. This is insane. I don't know if it's a man or a woman. In these cards you have here, mask, fury. This could be an organization that has men and women, to be honest. But someone here was pretending, very deceptive, very like angry. Someone is upset that they've been rejected. Stop. You have bully, origin, and goal. Promise. Somebody has bullied you because of your creativity, your life force energy, your vitality, your purpose. And this also has to do with the relationship. But you're going on to peaceful, calmer waters on a new adventure and receiving justice. That's crazy though. 4 kings. This could be a, you know what? It's like there's a, it seems like there is a woman who has had several men to try and attack you. Or it's a group. This group could have men and women, but it's a woman out here for sure. That is offended, like upset. It feels like there's a woman out here who is extremely offended and upset. This could be because like they've hold on. Okay. This could be so many different things, but what I'm really saying is I feel like there's a woman specifically, and remember it could be male or female, take it how it resonates. The majority of my viewers are women. I feel like for some of you, you could be a woman, and there's a woman who has possibly been like siphoning or harvesting your energy or copycatting, trying to be like you. They could have gained the attention from an organization, a group. All these masculines, they could have even gotten the attention from a lot of different men because they were using your energy